Hola amigos! Today we're going to talk about las calificaciones, or the different kinds of grades. So you have your slides and your practice. These are graded for completion. Then you have your mastery checks. Your mastery checks, or your quizzes, at the end of each lesson are graded based on whether or not you've achieved the learning target. In other words, they are graded for correct answers. Then you have your unit assessments, which happen at the end of a whole unit of lessons. And those are also graded based on learning target, the project's criteria, and your proficiency standards, which we will get into. But can you speak, read, listen, or write, depending on what the project entails? Let's talk really quick about your slides and practice assignments. There is not a rubric for these assignments, but here's what I want you to do in order to get a good grade. So when I'm doing a completion grade on your slide practice, I do not want to see a translator. If you use a translator, you often will get a 0. I'm looking to see that you follow the directions. So if it says to write in Spanish, you are writing in Spanish. I'm looking to make sure that you have complete responses. You're not just typing one-word answers. If it asks you to type a sentence, you're not just typing one letter. If it asks you to type a word. And then overall, I'm just looking for no blank answers, no I don't knows. I want to see you at least attempt every single question. So for your slides or other practice, don't use a translator, follow the directions, and try on every single question, and you'll get an A on those assignments. Okay, we're going to look at some rubrics for your mastery checks. So if you open up the rubric in Google Classroom, this is an example of a rubric that you could see. So I will grade your learning targets. For this one, it was about hair color and eye color in Spanish. So if you have completely mastered that skill with 100% accuracy, you get a 4. If you have minimal error and you pretty much have that skill down, you get a 3. A 2 is you're almost there, but not quite. And then a 1 is you've made quite a few errors, and so we need to do a revision. So a 1 is when you need to complete a mastery check revision. On a project, you get a little bit more detail in your rubric. So this is what something could look like in a unit project rubric. I'm looking for the criteria to be met, and we talk about the different Spanish grammar that's used. So I'll make criteria for each piece that I'm going to grade. Usually I grade grammar, completion of the project's criteria, and sometimes use of vocabulary or pronunciation or something like that. So these are just some examples of rubrics that you could see. Just remember your slides graded for completion, and then your mastery checks and projects are graded for accuracy. See you in the next video.